interesting stuff if anyone's interested in science, because nowhere else in the world will cannabis be grown this way. Joseph has a system where each plant will be able to speak to a computer and tell it what it needs. If it needs water, it'll draw in the amount of water it needs, the amount of food it needs. If it's feeling stress, it'll communicate and it'll say why it's stressed. And I don't know if you want to take, it's a long story, but I don't know if you'll make it short.
The technology that we have access to, again, it was developed for NASA, because when they're living on a space station, you're living in a very, very rugged environment. And so you have to be able to actually know exactly what's happening second by second to the actual microbiology of the plant. That technology allows us to actually scan the plant and, almost like a lie detector, be able to read the response of the plant minute by minute. So we will know if the plant is stressed out at all in any way, shape, or form. We will know the actual compounds that the plant is carrying and creating because of the type of light and the type of light exposure that the plant has. This is all stuff that's going to be data logged in real time, so that it's going to create literally a reference book that's going to say, this is what works best with these plants to produce the highest quality plant product without creating compounds and things that are toxic to us, because we don't want that. A lot of the growers don't care. They just want to sell pot. That's not what we want. We want to create a plant that produces the best quality medicine for us, that actually resonates with us biologically and actually works with our metabolisms without causing stress or problems. It's like when you go buy organic chicken from California. Well, the water they feed those chickens is full of glyphosate. What's the point, right? Our water is coming from a natural spring. Our water goes through a very, very sophisticated monitoring system that looks for heavy metals, chemical compounds, all these things. And then we have ways to neutralize these things as we need. That's fed to the plants. The plants themselves are given a very specific wavelengths of light. In other words, the recipe, like a melody, like Mozart. The plants are then monitored to see how they react to that light. So that we know this plant was given this is what it was given, this is the recipe, these were the results. So we can actively dial it in so that the plants live in the most productive, most benign way possible. That's the kind of level of monitoring we are using.
Okay.